Hey guys, welcome back. This is E3 Digimon Digital Monsters Season 2, Episode 9 of my show, but this is about Episode 8. Now before I start talking about it, like I said before, today is my birthday and stuff, so I'm probably gonna upload like maybe two more, maybe at least, I don't know, maybe one more video after this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do four, but maybe just this once I'll do three videos just for, just for this once, and next time when my birthday comes around, I'll do three, but do four, I mean. But I think maybe this time I'll just do three of them, and next time I'll do four. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Anyway, and also before I start talking about it again, I think I should mention this. Like I said, my next couple of, I think I'll mention this just this once for this video. Like I told you guys in my past couple of videos, my next couple of projects will be coming up after I do all 5 seasons and stuff of the Digimon series. Okay, now getting into it, this is E3 Digimon Digital Monsters Season 2, Episode 9 of my show, but this is about Episode 8. Now, Episode 8 in the English dub is called Ken's Secret. Now, that's kind of appropriately titled, but I'll explain why later. Because, well, I guess I can explain now, because this is the episode where they finally, I'll explain later, because, but this is basically the episode where they find out the true identity of the Digimon Emperor, but I won't put that, I won't explain that again until later when I get to it. Anyway, the way this episode starts off, it starts off with Davis's team practicing. They're getting ready for their first scrimmage against last year's #1 team in the league, which is Ken's team. And then Davis said that he's good at everything and stuff like that. And then they go onto the computer, and then they go in the computer lab, and it says that as captain of his soccer team, Ken Ichidoji led his team with a record-setting 45 goals and stuff. And then basically what happens is David said that Ken doesn't seem so tough because they never got to play in the season. And then TK mentions that basically his team got knocked out early. They didn't even make the playoffs and stuff. Oh my god, that's kind of sad that they didn't. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, that's kind of sad. Anyway, continuing on, he says that he doesn't have to beat Ken, he just has to last long against him. Because he's a living legend and everyone knows how chicks live like living legends and stuff, and I guess he uses that as an excuse to kind of get Kari's attention. I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Anyway, continuing on, and then it goes into where Davis's house is, and then Demian's wondering if he can come to Davis's soccer game tomorrow, and then he's saying Davis is saying that basically he can come and he did what. That means Demian will get the chance to watch him wipe the floor with Mr. Perfect and stuff. And then basically, in the next scene, the game starts, and then Davis goes over to where the opposing team is, and he's wondering where Ken is, and then he's saying, one of his teammates is saying that he's got a soft drink commercial to do, and then a meeting to have a soccer ball named after him. And then basically, one of the others is saying that Ken barely has any time to play anymore and stuff like that. And then basically, what happens is Davis wonders if he's ever gonna get a chance to play him and stuff. And then Ty wants Davis to come over to where he is, and then basically what happens is Ty is saying that even if Ken doesn't show, his teammates are still champions, and he makes a joke out that saying if Davis is not careful, they'll use him at the ball and stuff. And then basically what happens is after that, TK says that Davis has got to know that even if he play well against last year's champions, win or lose, he's still the hero, and he says, yeah, he'll be a living legend. And they play against Ken's team, and then they manage to score one goal, and that's where the first half of the game ends. And then Connor manages to take a picture, and then he's looking at it, and he said that he did good and stuff, and then Ty is saying that basically they still only lead by one goal, and Ken can still show up, and you gotta be careful and stuff. And then basically what happens after that is, then Ken starts showing up, and he says he apologizes to his coach for being late, but that was something he had to do first. And then they start playing against Ken's team, and then basically that's where Ken's team kind of basically takes control of the whole game and stuff. And then TK said that Ken has more than just skills. He leads his team like a general leads his army. Now that kind of will be a dead giveaway to who the Digimon Emperor is, because TK will say that those words again back when they're in the digital world, when they're fighting the Digimon Emperor. So that's kind of a bit of a dead giveaway, which is okay in this case, because this is the episode where they finally find out the true identity of the Digimon Emperor, which I'll put in the description. Oh, and also there will be a new Digimon that will show up, which will look like a dinosaur with a skull hand and a metal serpent hand. I won't explain who that is until I get there, though. Anyway, then later on, before the game ends, Davis does a bit of a slide tackle and injures Ken's knee, and then the game ends. And then the game ends with a score of 9-1 or something. And then Davis goes over to where Ken is, and then he's apologizing to him for injuring his leg and stuff. And then basically, and then basically they shake hands, and then well, beforehand, when they were in the game, Yoli wanted Davis to get Ken's autograph and stuff. Oh my god. And then basically, after the game, they're walking home, and then after that, what happens is after that, while they're walking, Ken's seeing them overhead, and he's thinking, go ahead, laugh boy again. No one is my equal, as you will soon see. And then they see that another control spire is created in the digital world, and then basically what happens is, Upamon said that the place where the control spire is called the Forbidden Valley of No Return, and they're saying stuff like that, and then basically what happens after that is, they go into the digital world, and then, basically this is what gives away what Ken's the Digimon Emperor, but I won't explain that. Because earlier on in the scene where they're in the human world, TK said that Ken has more than just skills, he leads his team like a general leading his army. That'll get referenced again, and that's kind of a dead giveaway about Ken being the Digimon Emperor and stuff. And then basically the others get pulled underground, and then Davies is trying to find them and stuff before they find more trouble. And then the Digimon Emperor says that more trouble has found them, and they start running toward where the voice is. And then Demon makes a joke about that, saying that he did want to get some exercise, but running for his life was not what he had imagined for it and stuff. Oh my god. And then basically what happens after that is, then Davis notices that his friends are tied up and stuff. And then he sees the Digimon Emperor, and he says, "You better be quick, it's time's running out." And then he says, "What's time's up?" And then he's like, "Awaken, Deltamon!" And this introduces Deltamon's character. Now, Deltamon, if you guys are wondering, he's basically a dragon-like Digimon that has a metal serpent for one hand, and a skull for the other hand, which is kind of weird, but it's effective. And his attacks are known as Triflex Force and Serpent Bite. Now, what Triflex Force is, it's basically an attack where he shoots a blue blast of energy out of his three mouths. And I'm guessing what Serpent Bite is basically an attack where he uses the metal serpent hand. I'm just making a guesstimate about that because it was never actually fully used in the episode, so I didn't get to see what it. But I assume it's an attack where he uses the metal serpent hand he has. And then the Digimon Emperor is basically saying that one lovely time that he show up, it's Deltamon's dinner time, and he finds that his friends will make a lovely meal for him and stuff. And then basically what happens is he wants David to beg for mercy, saying, "Please, Master, spare his friends," and stuff. And then he commands Demon to restrain him, and then Demon doesn't want to, but then Davis assures him that he has to do it. If it means saving their friends, they'll have to obey the Emperor. And then basically what happens is, after that, then Demon puts his foot on Davis's head, and then basically what happens after that is, the Digimon Emperor said that basically watching Davis squirm is so delicious. He's so pitiful. Maybe you should take pity on him and stuff. And then basically what happens is he said that, as you can see, Deltamon has three mouths, but there are four children. Therefore, he can only have one friend. And he said that sadly, the Digimon Emperor said that sadly he cannot spare them all and choose who will be spared. And then he also said that this will be done delicately. Must be done delicately. He has until the sands run out to choose. And then basically, Davis is wondering how can he sacrifice his friend? How can he choose one of his friends and then sacrifice the rest? And then he's having a conundrum about it. And then basically, Kenneth the Digimon Emperor is thinking that basically Davis brought this on himself. He made Ken look like a fool. Now he must suffer in the process of doing so. And then the sand runs out, and then Deltamon, then he tries to take, then Ken tries to have Deltamon eat all of them and stuff. And then Davis says that Deltamon can take him instead. And then the Digimon Emperor says that he thinks that he can satisfy Deltamon's hunger, and then he says okay. And then he has Deltamon come at Davis, and then Demon is wondering if he's been holding back and planning a surprise attack. Now it's the perfect time to yell surprise and stuff like that. And then Digimon shows up from underground and he makes a joke about the surprise day, saying that surprise is not even his birthday and stuff. And then basically what happens is after that, then they see Napoleon, Haltamon, and Pegasusmon flying overhead. And then basically what happens after that is TK says that it's just an illusion. They're not really tied up, and then they find out that it's the Bakumons and stuff. And then Demon realizes that the Digimon Emperor made the Bakumon look like their friends. And then Davis is saying that he wants Demon to go get him, and he says that Demon says that it'll be his pleasure. And then it goes to the scene where they're armored digivolving, and armored digivolves to Flamegermon, and they fight and then they fight the Bakumons and Deltamon and stuff. And then basically what happens is TK says the same thing again about the Emperor controlling the Bakumons and the Dark Reigns of the Key, and he's leading them like a general leads his army, and that's basically a giveaway about Ken being the Digimon Emperor, like I stated before. And then Davis says that he's not for long, he's gonna get him, and then he tackles the Digimon Emperor off the side of the hill. And then basically what happens is, after that, he said that basically he tries to take over the Digimon world and destroy him. Well, he's taking him. David said that the Digimon Emperor tries to take over the Digimon world and tries to destroy him. So he's going to try to take the Digimon Emperor with him. And then in the next scene, he said that he said that the Digimon Emperor called himself the Digimon Emperor, and what's with that? And he says that he's a genius, he can't be defeated by the likes of a child like him, and that David says, like me, you are like me. And then he said that he's a kid just like they are and stuff, and he says he thinks not, and he tells Deltamon to use a triplex force attack, and then Lindramon manages to destroy the Dark Ring that's controlling Deltamon, and then that weakens the Bakumon's control, and then they destroy the Dark Rings on the Bakumons, and then basically what happens is after that, they manage to destroy the control of fire, and then the Digimon Emperor was like, no, what went wrong? My master plan was invincible! And then he said that as he forgot to factor in that he one of those all or nothing types. You can't believe that the same person made him look like a fool twice in the same day. And then Davis is wondering what the Digimon Emperor means by that, and he sees this cut on his leg, and that's kind of a dead giveaway that the Digimon Emperor is Ken and stuff. And then he's like, and then then Ken, when his identity as the Digimon Emperor is revealed, he jumps on. He said that farewell to Davis is worthy adversary until they meet again in battle. And then Davis is basically saying that he really looked up to Ken and he dreamed of being like him someday and stuff. And then he says that now that he knows that Ken is his sworn enemy, all he can say is, and he means it, he said that he can keep his crummy autograph and stuff, and that's basically where the episode stops. So if you guys like this video on YouTube, just please give it the real best you guys can, and I'll see you guys next time. Keep it digital.